kind of weird sitting here with you in Stephanie's house. All those times you came into the restaurant. It's like you're a real person now. Almost.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Out of context.
Yeah. Weird, but great.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's your novel about?
Oh, well, it's difficult to summarise. It starts as a first-person account of a guy looking after his father who's had a stroke. It's kind of based on personal experience, loosely.
What's the title?
The day after yesterday.
You mean today?
Well, yeah, but it's more.
Is it more about death and mortality, or?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. It shifts a lot. It's because we then start to see things from the perspective of the father. Then some other things happen. Then there's this parallel narrative, and then and it sort of evolves or devolves actually into like a Rob Grier mystery with no real resolution.
Wow. Well, I think it's amazing that you're getting it published. Really. I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Just to write it even.
Yeah, thanks.
Like me, I have this stupid paper due on Friday. And as usual, I'm freaked out about it. Just like high school, nothing changes.
So, a paper?
Yeah, I'm studying a master's in horticulture. I'm chipping away at it.
Horticulture? Wow. I didn't even know there was a college here.
I commute to San Luis Obispo twice a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you want to work in a winery or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, when can I read your novel?
Oh, I've got a manuscript in the car actually. I mean, it's not fully proofed, and then if you can handle a few typos.
Oh yeah, who cares? I'm the queen of typos. So it's starting to really open up, right?
My palate's pretty shot. Well, if I had to say, then I'd dub it pretty damn good.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure, yeah.
Why are you so into Pinot? It's like a thing with you.
Well, it's a hard grape to grow. I mean, it's thin-skinned, it's temperamental, it's ripens early. It's not like a Cabernet that can grow anywhere and thrive even in neglect. No, Pinot needs to be carefully nurtured. And in fact, it can only grow in very specific corners of the world. And only the most caring and attentive growers can actually open it up to its full potential and achieve this delicate, fragile qualities of Pinot. And when someone actually takes the time to get to know that, they can coax the Pinot to its fullest expression. And when they do, the flavours it creates are the most thrilling and subtle and ancient flavours on the planet. And yes, your Cabernets can seem very powerful and exalting, but they seem prosaic to me by comparison. What about you?
What about me?
Why are you so into wine?
Oh. Oh, well, I guess I originally got into it through my ex-husband. He had this big show-off cellar thing. But then I realised I had a really sharp palate. And the more I drank, the more I liked what it made me think about.
Like what?
Like what a fraud he was. No, but I like to think about the life of wine, how it's a living thing. I like to think about what was happening the year that the grapes were growing. If the sun was shining or if it was raining, how the weather was. I think about all those people who tended to and picked the grapes. And if it's an old wine, how many of them must be dead by now? I just love how wine is just, it continues to evolve. It's how on any day I can open a bottle of wine and it will taste completely different to any other day I've opened it. I just love how it's continuously evolving and gaining complexity, until it reaches its peak, like your 61, and then begins its steady, unrelenting decline. And it tastes so fucking good.
Bathroom over there.